everyone. Pat, AE5&W. Tends to be my standard greeting, but I really can't think of anything more exciting to say. So, hello. Alright, in this box is a nice little something, and we'll get to this in a minute. But I just want to take a moment to stop and talk about Dayton. Okay. Any self-respecting ham worth his salt, or that is in the process of becoming worth his salt, may have heard of Dayton, or maybe not. But Dayton is probably bar none the absolute biggest international. It's not just here for folks in the U.S., but it's truly an international ham fest. The biggest yearly event that you'll probably ever see. And I've had some of the old timers tell me that you have to go at least once in your life. But the problem is if you ever do go once in your life, you're going to want to go again. Okay, the Hamvention in Dayton, Ohio is essentially Mecca for ham geeks. Okay, that's what it is. This was my first time to go here for Hamvention 2012. There was a group of seven, eight, I've lost count now, of us from the local club that made the trip. And I enjoyed every minute of it. There's absolutely more ham radio stuff than you could possibly shake a stick at. I actually don't even know if this camera can see my face. And if it can't, that's probably just as well. But, hello. I had a blast. The flea market is massive. It will make anything else that you have ever gone to pale by comparison, I promise. The inside venue for the vendors is massive. So it's a 3-day event, and the way that our group pretty much split it up was the first half of the day, from 8 until about noon, you walk the flea market, and because the temperatures are cooler then, the sun's just not beating down on you yet, and by the time you're done staring at everything outside, around lunchtime, you move in, grab a bite to eat, and you start walking the vendor area. Well, so if you do the math and stretch that out over about 3 days, you wind up spending about a day and a half outside. Business day, I guess you could call it. It starts at, the flea market starts at 8 in the morning and pretty much shuts down at 5, and then the inside vendors fire up at 9 in the morning and shut down at 5. So, but anyway, long story short, I walked around the flea market every day for the first half of the day, and I didn't see it all. And I thought that I was keeping up a pretty good pace. Apparently I wasn't. And the same thing with the vendors inside. As I walked what I thought was the whole thing, and it wasn't. There are rooms that I missed. They give you a program, okay, that's this thick, with maps and listings and more information than you can shake a stick at to tell you where you are and where everybody else is. It's big enough to need that. And like I said, those of you that have already been there, you already know. I'm not telling you anything that you don't know. But for those of you that have not been there, you should go at least once. If you're the tinkering type, the geek type, like to look at who knows what in cardboard boxes under the tables. There's just stuff. Essentially, if you can't find the item that you're looking for at Dayton Hamvention, it doesn't exist in this universe. Because I will guarantee you there will be things there that you've never seen and had no clue existed. So, anyway, I can't possibly sum up the Dayton experience in a few minutes on camera to give you the proper perspective of what it is, besides fun. At least to me it's fun. You know, then again, I'm easily amused. But go. If you've ever pondered going and you've been sitting on the fence about doing it, go do it. Make the trip. It's worth it. And I said, and there were people from all over the world there this year. And I said, it was my first time to go, so it's all new to me. But to help put it into perspective, in 3 days, there were over 25,000 people there, and probably the vast majority of them were all amateur radio operators. And the vendors donated, I think it was 80,400 in. Oh, hang on.
DL is 114.8 hertz.
Hi, Glenn.
This is the W5AUU repeater, Conway, Arkansas.
That was our local repeater IDing, and then in the middle of the ID, I think there was a kerchunk. But anyway, 80,400 and I think $13 and change worth of prizes, giveaway prizes. It was pretty awesome. So anyway, but while I was there, this is getting back around to what's in this box. FlexRadio Systems had their big spread set up, and I told myself if I ever got my hands on the Flex, I was going to have one. And I got my hands on a Flex, and I got to play with it and tinker and have fun with Power SDR. And so there were 2 of us out of our club that ordered Flex 3000s, and that's what is in this box, or at least that's what's supposed to be in this box. So I'm going to open the box and take a peek at my new toy. Bill of sale. Okay, for the FireWire card. There it is. A 3-port PCI FireWire card, because this is all FireWire goodness. Alright, we have power cable and what looks to be FireWire cable. That's a really beefy FireWire cable. Ferrites are already installed. There's the B&C, the PL259 adapter. Okay, good deal. That's in there. This should be the Flex control knob. And it is, Flex control, because the Flex itself has no knobs. And so for those of you that like to twiddle a knob, this is an accessory. Of course, Dayton prices were given. Actually, we got just slightly better than Dayton prices, but don't tell the rest of the Dayton folks. The Power SDR software disk, quick start guide for the Flex. And now the important part. Yeah, there we go. Looky there, boys and girls. There is one FlexRadio Systems, Flex 3000 software-defined radio. Fantastic. That is what I have been looking forward to since Dayton. There. Thing looks to be in good shape. No dents or dings or other foulness. Uh-oh. Yeah. About to have an escapee here. Flex Control tried to make a break for it. Ah. All right. Good stuff. And I would also say I'd read the reviews beforehand, and they're very good. Everyone seems to be quite thrilled with this radio once they get it up and running. My other partner in crime that purchased one while at Dayton has already got his up and running and loves it. He's having a blast with it. Well, actually we have two club members that both have one. One of our other members ordered his 2 or 3 weeks ago.
KD5LB radio check.
Stand by one.
Sounds good to me, Stuart. N5GK.
Never mind, Glenn beat me to it.
Thank you, Glenn. I'm sitting with the antenna on my living room table and a radio from Dayton that I bought. And I just wanted to check it out and make sure it works. I appreciate it. Have a good evening, KD5LBE. Well, good deal. Yeah, it's working. Sounds good. 7-3 to you. You have a good evening. We'll talk to you later. KD5LBE, N5GK. Thank you, Glenn. I appreciate it. KD5LBE clear.
Those were two of our other club members that also went to Dayton. One of them I didn't know was there until today. But like I said, and everyone just had a great time. Fantastic time. Anyway, like I said, the other two guys that already have their Flexes, love them. And I've been playing with Power SDR in demo mode for a few days, waiting on this thing to show up. And now that it's here, I can't wait to get it going. So I should have the PC that I need tomorrow here to put the card in. Because like I say, this is half of the system, essentially. The rest of the grunt work is done in software on an external PC. So if you know anything about Flex radios, you already know that. If you don't, well, now you know a little bit more than you did. So I will have more as this unfolds, and I actually get this thing plugged up and up and running. So hope to show you a little more here within the next couple of days, hopefully. Anyway, AE5 and W, 7-3.